friends. I hope all of you are having a great Tuesday. I have the new kits ready to roll for our new batch of 6 flow journals that I will get started on probably tomorrow or maybe later on this afternoon. I'm just going to go through these and show you what they look like when they're all packaged up and ready to go into the journals. Let's start with coffee tea, and we start with a really fun item. Gosh, I can't remember who sent this to me, but of course, you know, I really love Queen Elizabeth, and I had some coffee ephemera, and I thought, well, you know, let's just put the queen, you know, tea queen together with a few other bits and bobs and just make us a fun little package to work with. This is what the package looks like when it is all ready to go into a journal. Now, basically what I'm doing with these kits is just giving you some curated items so you can decide what you want to do with it. You can make art trading cards, you can make art trading coins, you can do, you know, I always give you guys these 4x6 cardboard pieces. And well, really it's like a thick cardstock packaging, basically food packaging, and you can determine what you want to do with the things that are in the kit. So we start out with a bit of burlap, a bit of black and white lace. I really do, of course, you know, love using something tactile in these kits because I think that it helps you make, you know, fun art decisions. So we have these pieces, burlap, because coffee is often packaged in burlap, so I thought that would be a nice little addition. We have a paint chip. Now the paint chips are basically a cream color, you know, so that kind of goes along with our coffee tea theme. I don't know if you guys, I have been drinking iced tea, you know, my regular sugared sweet tea with a little bit of milk, a little bit of vanilla, a sprinkle of ginger, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Got to tell you guys, it's really, really good. Kind of, sometimes tea or caffeine in general is going to kind of burn my tummy, and just that little splash of milk really does help help the tea not burn my belly. We've got these sweet little cutouts, little punches. Now these are little teapots and they are super tiny. Got just some bit or bob about coffee. This is really cute. It says, and now this eager, hungry little group around the family table take their places. It is not the meat, nor is it the soup that brightens up their youthful, smiling faces, but 'tis the fragrance steaming from the pot. Skull's Champion Coffee, fresh and piping hot. So that's a cool little poem. I have a napkin. You know, napkins are really great for collage, and this is another teapot. This is a coffee cups, teacups, whatever you wish. And of course, we've always got to have some sort of fancy little napkin if we're having tea. And of course, the Queen herself. This again is a napkin piece and perfect to collage. I have vintage recipes for things that you would have with tea or coffee. You know, if you are in England, you're going to have some biscuits. If you are here, you might have some cookies. And this is a recipe for butterscotch oatmeal drops, buttermilk donuts. I really love, you guys, the illustrations on these little recipe pages. Of course, you don't get the exact same things in each bundle of fun. You get different, you get the same things but different things. I think it's the way that we're trying to explain that one. We've got a little bit of cardstock for you. It has all kinds of different coffee cups. I have several favorite coffee cups. One of my favorite coffee cups is me with Def Leppard. And my sister got that for me for my birthday one year because Chris took me to a Def Leppard concert, and you know, kind of lo and behold, my brother-in-law's cousin managed the venue, and he got me backstage to meet Def Leppard. So I have that photograph. We got a little bit of Starbucks for you. I also wanted to put in an element that might make you think of your best cup of coffee or tea. This is a picture of an old gas station. I think, you know, gas station coffee is often, it can be really good or it can be really bad. But this is just a prompt to encourage you to think about your best cup of coffee. Where was it? I'll tell you mine. My favorite cup of coffee happened in Richmond, Virginia, right after I moved up here with Chris. And we had been out, and it was freezing cold. We went to a bar and had a coffee and Kahlua. And honestly, it was like the best. I have no idea if the coffee was great, but the coffee and the Kahlua, along with Chris, on a cold winter's day, was just like, this is the best cup of coffee ever. So here we have coffee and tea. I know you guys will enjoy that. This is a fun little package, you guys. We're going to call this Handmade Hearts, and this is what it looks like when it's all put together in its packaging. Now what I did here, and you can take this, you know, in any way you want. I was inspired by this little piece. I just thought it was super cool, and it had these, the pen blanks on the back. And I thought it was really super neat, and I thought maybe we could do something like that. So what you have in this kit are, you've got 2 hearts that are cut out of heavyweight cardstock. Well, actually, this is packaging, okay? So you've got 2 hearts that are cut out of packaging. You can do whatever you want on these hearts. I only gave you 1 pen back, so you're going to, you know, to want to make a pen from one of the hearts, and then maybe a piece of mixed media to go on this art trading card out of the other ones. If I tried to give you guys 2 of these, it was going to add too much bulk to the packaging. I couldn't get it in the book with all that bulk. But these are super keen, you guys. They have an adhesive strip that you pull off, and then you just attach it to the back of whatever you're working on. You might want to add a bit of glue as well. You know, but I mean, you don't have to make a pen. I was inspired by that little piece. Have all kinds of bits and bobs for you here, little papers, some art trading card blank. You know, the cool thing is you could like choose one of these, you know, maybe layer on some things. Let's see, you know, layer on things like that. I've cut out some butterflies. I've cut out little feathers and arrows, all kinds of just little knickknacks for you to build a mixed media piece. And then the fun thing is that I've included, this is an extra, I've included things like, you know, a little bit of bling, a little bit of fiber, because fiber is always fun to work with when you're doing any sort of mixed media. Some word elements that you can use, fiber elements that you can use, fabric elements that you can use, and collage papers, well, collage napkins as well. I think I put 2 collage napkins in each. I really can't remember. I think it was 2. But I just put all my leftovers in this box so I could kind of show you what you're going to get in your little kit. You know, it's fun, you guys, to have little kits all made up for you. You know, you don't have to spend a lot of time looking for things, pulling out your drawers, assembling your materials. You've got everything that you need to work with right here. You need a glue stick and some glue, and, you know, you're set. So that is our Handmade Hearts cluster. this is going to be a lot of fun. Now, I'm going to do a couple of these over the next few days because I've just been itching to do some art ever since I did that jelly plate video. You know, really love to create. And, you know, often it's just, I spend my creative effort in the flow journals, and I forget that, you know, I maybe might need to take some time to flex my own creativity, but I love making the journals, and I love putting in things that encourage you to be creative. Again, I was inspired by this little piece, and I don't even know where it came from, but I thought it was so super cool. Wish I would have had some tulle to put in your kit, but I didn't. So this is what your kit looks like. It's really fun. I've got a piece of vintage pattern paper in here because I just thought that would be a fun element for you guys to work with. So let's go through here and see what we have. We have a piece of crochet. Now it's, like I said, it's not the same thing, okay? You'll have a piece of crochet. You've got all kinds of cutouts to construct your flowers. And I tried to, of course, create a theme color, which is like a coffee color. I did not put anything like this in y'all's kits because I just didn't have enough. Again, I kind of gathered up everything, put it in this box so I could show it to you. All kinds of, we've got another little crochet item here. You've got rectangles, you've got rectangles, you've got circles, just anything that you can use to put things together. Now, a couple of ways to attach these. You can tell that this is attached. This is actually sewn onto this. When I make them, I'm not going to sew them. I'm going to glue everything all together. And then, you know, after I get done, my uncle was very fond of scarabs, and I think that I'm going to try and arrange these pieces in some way and then use the center, use the scarab for a center. He has been gone 41 years, August the 13th. So one of my best memories are that he wore this scarab on his suit jacket. You know, it was back when this was in the 60s when the guys wore blue jeans and you know, some sort of suit-ish kind of jacket. So he always wore scarab on his lapel. All right, so there we go. We've got all kinds of fun things for you guys to play with this time. I also really appreciate, you know, I appreciate that you guys understand that what I do, you know, that I bucked back from doing 6 of these clusters to doing 3, because I just simply could not keep up that kind of production. It's just me here. I really appreciate your super kind comments about, you know, self-care and not working yourself till you're insane, and you know, not working yourself to the point of exhaustion. Thank you guys for allowing me to flex my creativity with you. Thank you for supporting me at Etsy. Thank you for supporting me at Patreon. I just really appreciate this community. You guys mean the world to me. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.